Here's another example on simplifying radicals containing variables, except in this case we're working with a cube root. So again, we want to write this radicand as a product such that we have a perfect cube that divides into here. We break this down into perfect cubes, and we break this down into perfect cubes. So I'm again going to look at the number 250. I'm going to consider what perfect cube can divide into 250. So my perfect cubes I want to consider would be 8, which is because it's 2 cubed. 27 is 3 cubed. 64, 4 cubed. 125, and so on. So the perfect cube that divides into 250 would be 125. So now I'm going to rewrite this as a product of two numbers, where one of my numbers is 125 times 2. I am now going to break down the x to the 8th by writing these as perfect cubes. So again, as a variable, my perfect cube would be x cubed. So I'm going to write this as a product of x cubed times x cubed times, remember these exponents need to add to this exponent that I originally had. Well, 3 plus 3 plus 2 remaining would be x to the power of 8. I'm now going to do the same thing with my y's. I'm going to write this as a product of cubes, so my perfect cube for y's would be y cubed. I'm going to write this as a product of y cubed times y cubed. I am now going to highlight all my perfect cubes that I know I need to bring outside of my radical. So 125, an x cubed, a y cubed, and a y cubed. So I'm now going to bring each of these values outside of my radical by taking the cube root of each value. So the cube root of 125 would be 5. The cube root of x cubed is x. And then I need to take the cube root of x cubed again. So rather than writing x times x like I did in the previous question, I'm simply going to make this an x squared. Okay, because x times x would be an x squared. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my y's. I need to bring this y out, would be y, and then I need to bring another y out, which would become a y squared. And then you leave whatever is remaining inside your brackets, and what's remaining is a 2x squared. And that is how you simplify radicals with variables.